Right, hello everyone, Vortex here, coming at you with a brand new video and something actually brand new for this channel. I've never ever featured Crash Bandicoot on this channel before, but I thought, you know, given that this year marks the 30th anniversary of the very first Crash Bandicoot game, which is this, Crash Bandicoot. So I thought I'll do the original trilogy, not as a 100% playthrough, but as a one life challenge. I've seen other people attempt that, and it's kind of made me want to give it a go. I thought, why not? Why not? The 30th anniversary, what better time to, you know, give it a go? So obviously I've started off with the very first game. So this could either be a 5-minute video, it could be half an hour, it could be an hour, I don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. So basically I'm going to keep playing until I have a death. That's basically it. So I say, as long as I don't do anything stupid, which I nearly did then, I bounced on the enemy and nearly ended up falling down the pit. Need to avoid that. If I go quite a bit sometimes, that's probably why now. As I say, I'm not going for 100% or anything like that, so I am going to miss boxes quite blatantly. And we see me do it on other levels as well that include the bonuses. I'll be trying to avoid them. I'm not going to count the bonuses. You know, as a death if I die in a bonus, because I'm going to try and avoid doing the bonuses. And it's like, in this very first game, it's different to the future games where you only get one chance at the bonus and they don't count to your 100% completion. They just act as like save points, or, well, the Torna bonuses act as save points. The embryo ones act as like a little opportunity just to get some more lives, bumper fruit, etc. And the Cortex bonuses, there's only 2 of them, and they're to get a key which unlocks, well, 2 keys, 1 for each bonus, unlocks additional levels. But anyway, that's the first level done. No problems there. Yeah, I don't care about the missed boxes. I wish I could skip this cutscene, but you can't. Now, level 2 jungle rollers. Again, another one that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We can get a triple Akku right off the bat as well. So yeah, Akkus are allowed, which grant you like some hit points, and then you get the triple Akku, you get temporary invincibility. Damn it, I was about to get another triple Akku then, but I just got hit by the rolling thing. Never mind. Still got, I was about to say I've still got 2 Akkus and now I've only got 1. So I took damage. Going to avoid that because, yeah, I'm not picking up the the Torna thing, Torna token, whatever you want to call it, because I'm not doing the bonus. I can normally do that perfectly, but I had to do my dirt here on the one time I'm recording it. Bloody typical. Now I've got to tread carefully now, because I don't want to die. Let's just get rid of that pop-up. There we go. Alright, we've made it to the end of that one. A bit disappointed to lose the Akkus there, that shouldn't have happened. There you go. And yes, I don't care about the missed boxes. Yeah, if I can get through this first island, I'll be happy. But we shall see. Oh, the Great Gate. Yeah, no, shouldn't be too many problems here. Well, the Akku helps. If I'd have kept all of them before, it could have been another triple, but never mind. And another thing to point out was, well, which I haven't mentioned yet, that the very first game did not have analog support, because analog sticks were never a thing at the time this game was released, not until the following year when Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, that had analog support because it was a thing then. So yeah, I'm playing this with a D-pad, and if you're wondering, I'm using RetroArch and one of the emulators within that to play the game. So yeah, and it didn't actually allow me to use the analog stick for this game, even if I wanted to. So yeah. I will mention I did try this once while not recording on the mini PC on the Bata Sarah, but there was massive input lag. It just made it a bit more difficult. So I've elected to do it this way because it is quite a serious challenge. Damn it! That happened because I was trying to avoid picking up that Torna token because I didn't want to do the bonus, and I jumped into the spikes. But I had the Akus, so it's all good. And yeah, there was a gem path there, you would have noticed, that was grayed out because it required, I think it was the orange gem, which you can get the colour gems in some levels, which open those gem paths, which allow you to explore areas you can get to and then collect all the boxes. But that's if you're going for 100%, which obviously I'm not doing. Right, now for boulders. This could present one or two problems because you're running backwards, you know, and you get a boulder chasing you, which the Akus do not protect you against. If it hits you, that's it, you're dead. And there is obstacles in the way which you've got to watch out for. So I need to be careful, like things like that, you hit them, it slows you down and allows the boulder to catch up. Phew. Made it. I'll say one thing, I don't see the point in these checkpoints in this game, because in order to get the gems you had to hit all the boxes and get to the end of the level without dying anyway. I suppose the checkpoints only really served as a purpose for if you died and then you just wanted to get through the levels without getting all the boxes. Bloody hell, I hate that. That really slows you down when you move across with a D-pad like that. Boulder almost caught up to me there. We got through it, but yeah, when I tried this on the Bata Sarah mini PC, this was the one level that kept throwing me because of the input delay. And the boulder kept squashing me. It was that bad. But we got through it up here, no problem. So we carry on. We have upstream. Again, shouldn't be too much of a problem, but we've got to be careful here because we have narrow platforms and we've got to avoid falling in the water, because regardless of how many Akus we've got, it's instant death if you hit the water. So I think the key here is to just not rush it, just take our time, don't rush. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that. Not taking any chances. I mean, it's very easy to die there. If you run, you can either overshoot that jump, or if you're running and spinning, you can shoot forward and slide off the end. Right. I'm not quite sure where the next Torna box is. Might have to try and avoid breaking the boxes if I can help it. Well, that's one thing with these games, you get so OCD with the boxes, you don't like missing them. It's weird what it does to you. Triple Aku, very nice. I don't know if it protects you from getting eaten by those things. I don't want to test it, because I don't want the run to end here. I did not want that. I tried to avoid it. As I say, if I die here, it don't count. In the original game, the box count, well, that one's too difficult, the box count isn't counted in the... can I not just go on without saving it? Or whatever, don't care. Yeah, those bonuses, the boxes on them don't count as the box count, which is a good thing because you only get one shot at it, but in the remastered trilogy, the Insane trilogy, they do count because you get as many attempts as you like at the bonus, which is a good thing. They changed that at least, and we've got to the end. That's a good thing. Now with these 3 videos, what I'm going to do, because I'm going to do for the original trilogy, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot Warped. If they do well, you enjoy them, I might consider doing the Insane trilogy as well, just to compare the difference, you know, and the difficulty and how they control, and just see if I can get further on them than I can on these. I'm also considering trying Wrath of Cortex and Twin Sanity, because I enjoyed those 2 games as well. First boss now of Papu Papu. I just need to avoid him whacking me with that, but we'll get our first hit on him straight away like that. I'm just going to stand up here. Actually, no, I might not, because I'll be careful and avoid him. I've got another hit point, so I'll be fine. Phew. Lost my Akkus there, but we got away with it. Rolling Stones now. Now, should be okay with this. Got no Akkus, so I need to be careful. There should be some to pick up in this level though, surely. Yes. What have we got? Another Akku. Good. Just gonna leave those. There's an embryo mask in those, a mask, a token, whatever you want to call them, because this level introduces the first embryo bonus, just so you know. That'll be another Tauna one, so I'm gonna leave that. Triple Akku, nice. And when you get the blue gem, you can go and explore down there. Yeah, you see, there's an embryo token, but anyway, we're at the end of the level, which is good. Let's say this very first game you were limited in your abilities, you could only jump and spin, and Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back introduced the ability to slide and slide jump and things such as that. And along came Crash Bandicoot Warped to give you a lot more abilities, and then a lot more like vehicle levels, more what's the word? There's another word I was looking for there, but yeah, a lot of vehicle levels and a lot of non-platforming. Don't forget me wrong, I still enjoyed the game, but it's the pure platforming what I think I like most about this game. But anyway, speaking of vehicle levels, we've got Hog Wild next. You have to ride on a warthog. And obviously it moves forward itself, you just have to jump and avoid the obstacles in the way. And if you're going for 100%, collects all the boxes as well. So but with this game being the way it was, if you miss one, you have to quit the level and start all over again. Because you can't just kill yourself and go back to the last checkpoint, because you'll just have to do it again. I want to be getting distracted by pop-ups coming up. Ignoring those. I always remember, played this at my childhood, that this last one, what you see going across the screen now, always used to throw me off, and that was I kept going to the left. But you know, I always remember, go to the right for that one. So yeah, we've got through that one, no problem. Now for Native Fortress. It's exactly the same style as the Great Gate, but this is a bit longer and a bit harder. Excuse the sexual pun there, not intended. But the level is longer and it's more difficult. That's probably a better way of putting it. Oh. Ah, I've got two of those now. I need to avoid. Whoops, forgot to spin that one. Well, at least if you fall down from a height, it don't kill you, which is a good thing, especially when it comes to these sections, because they can get annoying if you miss your jump a little bit. And again, this section and red gem area further on in the level, I mean, if falling from heights killed you, then that would be a real problem. But thankfully it's not. I don't know why you're worried about. Oh! Well guys, that was a stupid death for me. I should not have done that. And that is where I'm going to have to end the video, unfortunately. I was about to say, why am I going for the lives? That was pointless. If I just ignored that life and carried on, I would have been fine. But the rules are the rules. I died the most stupid death. I'm gutted, I really am. I wanted to get further than that. I could have got further, I know I can. But that's where it ends, I'm afraid. So, guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first video for Crash Bandicoot. Next time I'm going to do Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, and I am feeling a bit more confident for that one. It is my favourite of the original trilogy, and I feel like I could do well with it. Those are famous last words, so we'll see how we do in the next video with that one. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next one.